Oh, hey, JG, how you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I'm great, thank you. Congratulations, season two of Close Enough. Very exciting. I want to start off by asking you, when you were doing the regular show, you obviously stopped that in 2017. That was based on, life in college, hanging with buddies, and then it was time to grow up. So tell me a little bit about the inception of Close Enough and how it all kind of came to your mind.
Yeah, you were pretty spot on. Regular show was based on me and my buddies in college and kind of slacking off and that whole thing that I think a lot of people go through. And then, regular show went for 8 seasons. So by the end of it, I wasn't really that person anymore. I had a family and kids and I wanted to do something that reflected that a little bit more. So when I had the opportunity to pitch something new, I came up with Close Enough that was more about uh, you know, Josh and Emily and their 5-year-old daughter and living with roommates and kind of trying to capture that feeling of that transition in your life from like kind of the 20s to 30s of needing to be more responsible but still wanting to have a good time.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And you guys have a good time, but there's a lot of craziness going on in the show. So I'm wondering how much is reality and how much isn't? Like how much of your real life and what does your wife think about this when she watches it back?
She laughs all the time because something will happen in the car and I'll pull out my phone to take a note so I don't forget what was said. And she'll be like, "Are you putting that in the show?" And I'll be like, "Maybe." But no, a lot of the beginnings of the episodes are very grounded in reality, and we take from our lives constantly. The writers, me. Season two has like one that is like a direct ripoff from my life, where I threw out my back picking up my daughter, and like then I was like, oh, I should probably. Well, my wife suggested it. She's like, you should go to the gym. Your core, you don't have any strength, and so I did. And then in the episode, it goes to 11 very quickly, but that's based off of a real thing.
Yeah, no, it's listen, I always say the best comedy starts at home. There is no question about it. I watch so many sitcoms where I go, do they have hidden cameras in my kitchen? Like what's going on here, right? So,
Right.
I wonder too with the quarantine and pandemic, how did that help, how did that inspire some of the new season and because you're doing animation, did it even hold you up at all?
We've been very fortunate because the tail end of season two, that's kind of when the pandemic hit and we all started working remotely. So a lot of the crew was already finished with their work and we were able to just kind of finish up the episodes. But then we've been greenlit for a season three and we're currently working on it and we've been writing and it works totally fine to be online and we're getting into storyboards as well. And, everything is digital on the show. So even though it is hand drawn, we're drawing it on tablets and we can just email each other the content back and forth. And so, I think the main takeaway is we don't miss the commute, but everything is a little bit slower because we do have the back and forths, but we can continue to produce the show if they want to keep making it.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's very, very lucky for you for sure. I want to ask you quickly about some of the voice cast, but the special guests, like the cameo, the celebrity voices that you get. Like, what do? You just pick up the phone and go, "Hey, want to do my show?" Or do they call you?
We call them, we have a whole department for it, but usually what we do is we write the episodes and then we draw the characters that need casting. And then we'll think about it and go like, who would be really funny for this? And, the writers come up with pitches and then we'll be like, okay, let's go out to that person. And then, HBO Max will go out to their reps and show them a picture of the character and give them the script so they can read like, this is what you're going to say. But a lot of people are like, they come in and they do it. And it's so funny. Like, a lot of times the characters are just people, but sometimes it's something strange, like a coffee mug. Like Keith David played a coffee mug in season two. It's hilarious.
I love that. I love that. And what kind of reaction are you getting from fans, like even just on social media and stuff? Because it's really the fan base is really growing for this show. It's got to be very gratifying for you.
It still feels weird because we normally get to go to do things like Comic-Con where we like see people in person and get to hear what people think about it. And right now it's all on social media and we're still so early on because we started when HBO Max started. So that was right when they had like a very low level of subscribers because it just began. But now their subscribers are like a lot more and season two is dropping on Thursday. and we'll have like 16 half hours for people to watch, which is going to be really great. So I can't wait to see what people think about it that have already seen the show, but also people who are just finding it now. They'll have plenty to binge.
Amazing. Well, listen, congratulations to you on the show. It is a lot of fun, and it's been my pleasure to talk to you this morning. Best of luck with everything, and just stay safe and healthy, my friend.
Oh, thanks. You too. Thanks, Bonnie.
All right. Take care. Have a good one. Bye bye.
Bye.